And we're live. We're live. Welcome to the Scotty B Show. Can you hear me?
I'm not on.
I got one guy that's here with me, and he ain't even watching me. So I'm here by myself today. So thanks for nobody coming. No, sorry I'm late. I'm about 5 minutes late, so I apologize for that. We went to dinner, and Robert bought dinner because he's rich and I'm not. And are you there yet? Can you hear me?
I'm not there.
Because there's nobody here. Uh-oh. What was that? Oh, you're coming on?
Don't put me up yet.
Oh, you're up there now? Oh, now there's repeats.
Exactly.
Okay, I'll remove you then. You're gone. Kicked you right out.
I'll mute mine, that way they can hear me on yours.
Well, the hamster said hello, aloha, just in time after a nap. I don't think she's woken up yet, though.
Anyone here?
There's nobody here. It says one, but that's you.
That would be me.
Yeah, that's why I never heard my phone ring today. I turned the volume all the way down earlier. So we don't have to talk about nothing here, I guess.
Exactly.
There was something I wanted to talk about. Let's see if it came through on here.
I'm on mute, so.
You're on mute? You can't hear me?
No, I put myself on mute.
Well, I'll put myself on mute then, too. Oh, there's two people here now. Hello, number two. Are you watching me twice?
Yeah, I'm watching you twice.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Shit. Shit. Nobody loves me at all. So there is one thing I wanted to bring up. I know you might be interested in this. It's about, so this guy, Christopher Smith, wrote this, I believe. It's self-built camper van with unique layout is digital nomad's dream. Now this self-made camper van or built camper van is built out of a Ram ProMaster cargo van, which I used to drive. But it is the way this guy built it, or not, he didn't build the van, he did the in-built. So it says it has everything anyone could want in a legit house and then some, right down to bedside controls for the entire electrical system. It's also a work in progress while being a full-time home, and that's tremendously smart for reasons. So just see here. Okay, so this guy that did this van is a former electrician who transitioned to outdoor life as a travel writer and photographer. He bought this ProMaster to create his own home on wheels, and he put his electrical knowledge to very good use. Inside this van, you'll find no less than 11 power outlets, 28 dimmable LED lights running on 4 circuits. His water tanks have sensors to monitor levels, and the gray tanks have powered drains that can open and empty with the flip of a switch. It's 4-season ready with a heater and rooftop air conditioner, and a single large solar panel on the roof provides 370 watts for his 4 100 amp hour lithium batteries. The van's alternator also charges the batteries, and an emergency cutoff switch kills power draw for the batteries if the charge falls too low. Thus far, power usage hasn't even come close to that. So his custom van is also impressive outside the electrical realm. The term use of space applies here as he fits a massive refrigerator freezer with an oven and 3-burner stove in the van's midsection. A fixed bulkhead separates the driver's station from the living area, and that's where he mounts the sink with a separate tank for drinking water. A small drop-down table is his dining and workstation. Across from the kitchen is a full bathroom with a shower and composting toilet fitted with electric fan to mitigate odor, which is always a good thing to mitigate odor. Behind all that is a queen-size bed. Controls for the heat and air conditioning are mounted on the wall next to the bed, and a touchscreen control for the entire electrical system is mounted at the other end of the bedroom. Beneath the bed is the garage area, which holds the batteries, the power inverter, and the primary 30-gallon freshwater tank. The garage also is home to water controls for a second shower, and if an external water source is available, Sheridan can hook up to it by bypassing his tank. He states he's been living full-time in the van for about a month, despite it not being entirely finished. And he did that on purpose to see exactly what else he would need to do if he needed to move anything around and stuff like that. So the only thing left to do on the van is just more or less storage spaces and stuff. So my question is, if anybody who's been watching has anybody ever thought of doing something like that? But since nobody's watching, I don't have to ask the question.
I've watched it twice.
Actually, you're watching once. I'm watching on my Scott B channel on this one.
I got them both up here.
Yeah, but they're both on the same channel.
Yeah.
They're both under the same name. This is under a different name than this is under my Scott B. So that's where the second one comes in.
Let me know when we got 1 or 2 people watching.
Guess nobody cares about Robert in Baltimore. I can watch free Reds and Brewers live.
Maybe we should live stream it.
Huh?
Maybe we should live stream it.
Yeah, they won't kick us off. We ain't got nobody watching. Well, that's it for me, I guess.
I'm trying to get someone's attention.
Well, I wasn't prepared because I was
All
running
right,
late.
we're gonna get up.
Huh?
Should I send the link?
So what?
I'm gonna send the link.
To who? There's nothing to talk about.
No, I'm talking about to the live stream.
You're going to send a link to the live stream.
Yeah. That way, one person will come in and watch us.
We just want one.
Let me send it.
Well, if I had a girlfriend, she might come watch it, but I don't have a girlfriend, so. So what do you want to talk about, Robert?
I'll just wait until we get another person in here and
Let
then.
me put you up on the screen and you can talk. I didn't have nothing prepared. That's why it was just going to be open talk day.
And you thought I would help?
Huh?
And you thought I'd help?
Yeah, I thought you would help. What are you doing? What are you trying to figure out?
Wait to see if she answers me back so she can come on.
Who? Well, if it is S or J.
Okay.
No. Oh. MMK. Hello, MMK. How are you? If you're looking for a busy season, you come to the wrong show. MMK, are you guys interested in these people transforming? Hey, thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. I brought up a story that I read a little bit ago. I know you guys do some traveling. I didn't know if you guys used RVs for traveling in the States or not. But they talk about these vans that they're building off their ProMaster vans, and they're building them into pretty much digital nomad camper vans. They have so much electrical hookups in them now, and everything's running off, what do you call it, solar panels. They got showers in them. Where is it? Was that it? Yeah. But I didn't know if you guys traveled in the U.S. in a camper or not, or if you guys do anything like that, MMK.
I think it's back to me.
Huh?
I think it's back to me. You and you were watching.
Do what?
I see one watching.
Yeah, MMK.
Yeah.
Oh, we're down to one. You're not even
Yeah.
watching anymore.
No, I think you're not watching.
No, I'm still on here.
So am I.
How do we get down to one?
It's impossible. Okay.
Hey, thanks for sharing them, MK. So now we have a reason. So me and Robert are starting a small little. Well, Robert had a little thing going from Thailand. We might as well go ahead and talk about that since I wasn't prepared because we were running late. And I apologize. Me and Robert were running late. We went out to eat and kind of went a little bit longer than what we should have. So Robert drove as fast as he could. Believe me, he drove as fast as he could to get us back here. But
I drive pretty slow.
huh? But anyway, so we were just going to do an open talk, but it's kind of hard to do an open talk. But Robert's doing some other things too while we're talking. But I don't know if anybody's noticed, but I've been advertised a little bit on my channel. Paya Mingrai, right? Paya Mingrai coffee. It's grown in Thailand, and Robert handles the distribution from Thailand over here to me, and we're distributing it here in the United States. Damn good coffee as far as I'm concerned, and I don't drink coffee. I really don't like coffee at all. I don't like the bitter taste of it. So this coffee here, you got a bag?
What?
Coffee? Like I said, I am. Let's see, I'm still here in oh, you're still in, okay. So one is in the Philippines, one is in the U.S. Okay. Yeah, I never talked to you guys about it, so I didn't know who was where or what was going on. How are things in the Philippines? Has it cooled off, or is it still screaming hot over there? Let's see. It's like it needs to be way up here, doesn't it? You need some more ink in your stampers.
Yeah.
So anyway, if anybody knows, so yeah, Paya Mingrai coffee. It's grown in Thailand. Robert has, what would you call that? You are the
Coffee sourcer.
You are the what?
Coffee sourcer.
Coffee sourcer. Still cold and raining? In the Philippines it's cold? Does that mean it's like 85 degrees or? I don't. You got your coldness over there is still our warm over here, I think. It's been pretty hot. I come down here to Baltimore where Robert is, and it was what, 95 today, I think here?
Yeah, 95.
95. No rain though. Yeah, I know it. We always say that though. Whenever we talk to somebody in the Philippines, they say it's cold there. It's like, okay, what is it, 80, 85 degrees? Because to me, I grew up in Michigan, so I grew up in the cold weather state. And so anything for me, anything over, I'm trying to remember what the Celsius is for it. You're in the province of Mindanao. Oh, okay. So do you know, so is that, Davao's a city though. So province is outside the Davao. Trying to find my Celsius. So she's in the province in Mindanao. Your partner's is in Medina. Oh, I know where Medina, Ohio is. Sure. Yeah. Now, have you been to the United States yet? Then. Oh, there we go. So for me, anything over 20 Celsius is way too hot. Oh, that 4 years. Wow. Wow. That is, I kind of been in one for about a year and a half, on and off again. And I think it's very hard. I think what makes it very hard for me is I've never been to the Philippines, so it's hard for me to understand exactly sometimes what's going on, whether she's telling the truth or not telling the truth. But that's just me. I don't know if it's just I'm paranoid about it or what's going on. But man, 4 years LDR. Wow.
It is a long time.
Did you guys plan on a long LDR or? Yeah, because that would be what, about 2.5 years before COVID. You can turn on Robert's camera so you can see what he's doing.
Might as well.
Okay, he plans to come last year, but he canceled because of the zombie. Yeah. Yeah, I had planned on going over for a visit last year. It's I don't know how tough it is for you guys, but for me, it's very, very tough to trying to do an LDR just because, I don't know, just something seems suspicious and it's hard to know whether it's just me or whether it's going on over there. Uh, just because I've never been to the Philippines, so I don't know what's truth and what's not truth. And it's hard to I don't know. It's just a difficult situation, I think, and it's seems to get worse because we've been going on so long that nobody can go anywhere. And I'm in no rush. Well, 4 years though. Have you guys had your ups and downs then, or has it been pretty? I'm going to take it that Ken is the one living in Ohio. Uh, has it been harder on him or you or both or kind of equal or? I mean, I'm trying to figure out if I wanted to pin my link, Robert. Is that on here or do I do that on YouTube?
Do that on YouTube.
So where do I get the link on YouTube?
Oh, you want to pin it?
Yeah. Yeah, we experience ups and downs, but we still more stronger. Yeah.
Is someone coming up?
No. No. Just talking to MMK.
What link do you want to pin?
The link.
Okay.
So you guys, I mean, I guess that's what I'm going through too is ups and downs. I don't. Sometimes I thought it made us stronger, but I don't know. Like I said, it could be just me. Sometimes I feel like it's not making us stronger anymore. But I think it's a complication of things too. It's really hard to say what's true and what's not true if we've never been there to see exactly what's going on. So how do I pin that? Just grab it off of here on YouTube, right?
Yeah, you should do it from YouTube and then.
Just says report and block.
I think you have to do it from your computer.
Oh, I have to have YouTube on the computer? Oh, here it is. I got it. Put user in timeout. No, you're the only one here. So what I have to. Yeah, it's really driving me crazy lately. I mean, I don't know how to handle it anymore, to be honest with you. It's more fun in the Philippines. Yeah, but it's more hotter in the Philippines. Okay, how do I have to turn YouTube on this?
Yeah.
How do I turn the volume off? Oh, so I'd have to shut down what?
No, just open a different link.
Different name.
Different link. Oh, different.
Well, no, it's StreamYard. YouTube is StreamYard.
Yeah.
I know before it said watch on YouTube. Where the hell is that? I don't know. So if I click on YouTube, yeah, that's my biggest concern. I don't know if I can live in the Philippines. I don't know if I can handle that heavy heat you guys get over there all the time, and then you get the typhoons on top of the heat. I mean, we get our heat here in summer, but I'm a four-season guy. Here I live in Michigan, so we have spring, fall, and winter that are cooler. The air is cooler, the temperatures are cooler, and then you go through maybe 3 months of summer, 4 months at the most is when it gets a little hot. But I mean, I love wintertime in the United States. And I know you probably have never seen snow. Okay, seems how I always forget how you got to do this. You know, I don't know why they make this one so difficult. So let's see what this does. Always telling my partner if I can visit there in the U.S., I will make a snowman. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of fun in the snow. You know,
Can Trump come say hello? You can bring me up if you want.
You make a snowman. Yeah, I mean that's the cool thing about wintertime. A lot of us talk about is that there's in the wintertime when you get cold, you can put on what's called long johns underwear. They're like a thermal underwear. You could put on a sweater. You could put on a hoodie. You could put on a jacket, and you get warm. In the summertime, when it gets hot like it is, you can only take off so much clothes before the cops come and arrest you and put you in jail for being not dressed fully. That makes sense. Okay, I got that. I finally got it. So I have to turn the volume down on this.
Hello, Sean Williams.
Hello, Sean Williams. Welcome to the show. Do you want up or do you
Yeah,
want?
you bring me up. I said,
I'm not going to be able to hear you. Well, I'm going to be able to hear you because you're sitting there. My partner always telling me you can't handle the snow here. Well, you know, it takes a little time because if you've never felt the cold air like we feel in the wintertime, it can be pretty bad. You're not used to it. And if you don't, but if you got the right clothing, it's easy to get warm. That's my opinion. It's easier to get warm than it is cooled off. In the wintertime, like I said, you just put on more jackets. Maureen said hello.
oh, hello, Mark. It just popped up.
I don't know. I don't have the volume on either one, so I can't hear nothing.
I'm muted mine.
Okay, say something.
I can hear it because you're picking up me. So,
Are you guys hearing an echo out there from us?
it's not going to be an echo. My mic's muted. So your microphone's picking me up.
Are you guys hearing an echo out there from us?
It's not going to be an echo. My mic's muted. So your microphone's picking me up.
No, it's just like you're coming through. My mic is out because there's no dual. Because your mic is off. Okay. Hey, thank you, Sean Williams, for sharing the video. Okay, Marie, now you got to come over here and enjoy some of the snow over here. Robert loves the snow. He loves the snow so much he runs away and goes to Thailand. Okay, Marie, now you got to come over here and enjoy some of the snow. Robert loves the snow. He loves the snow so much he runs away and goes to Thailand. Why am I off here? There we go. What is that noise?
Something on your phone. All my stuff's muted.
Oh, it's somebody. No?
Yeah, 5 people. 5 thumbs up.
Do we?
Yeah. 5 people watching.
4. Now we have 5 because I know I just thumbed up.
Now we got 6.
Really?
6.
See, where can I go? Can I go back and forth on this? See, it only shows 5 here. Now it shows 6 when I did that. How is that happening? Oh, I got you. Sean, what's going on with you tonight, buddy? We're just doing a little open chat. I come down here to visit with Robert down here in Baltimore, Maryland. And we went out to eat. Robert bought dinner and got back to the hotel and thought we'd just try doing an open chat, see who wanted to show up and say hello. Got back to the hotel and thought we'd just try doing an open chat, see who wanted to show up and say hello. And MMK, if you come over here in the wintertime, you got to build a snow fort, not just a snowman. And then you get to throw snowballs at people walking by. And MMK, if you come over here in the wintertime, you got to build a snow
One of your microphones is whistling because you got too close.
and you get to throw snowballs.
Mine's on mute, so.
I'll see if it stops here in a second. I put it farther away. Still whistling. Let's see now. Can you hear me now?
I can hear the whistle over there. I think it was in the rooms.
Not yet. Hang on. It just moved. It's just catching up now. Yeah, I quit it. I got it far enough away from the mic. The Hapsters, aloha. Your favorite troll is here tonight.
Hey, the Hapsters, how you doing?
Your favorite troll is here tonight. Yeah, I don't like that over here, though. She thought her ear was ringing. Why would your ears be ringing? That's just my microphone. This is weird. This is not even keeping up. There, now I go to StreamYard. That's what's nice about watching on the StreamYard. It's in key over with you. That's just my microphone. We're not doing nothing. You want to come up and talk to us? I dropped a link on there, up there if you want to come up. Really didn't have a topic tonight. I just knew I was coming down to meet up with Robert. I said, well, let's try and do a live stream. And we're running late because Robert bought dinner. It still has a high pitch? Really didn't have a topic tonight. I just knew I was coming down to meet up with Robert. Oh, hello, ma'am, Rihanna. Welcome to the show. It still has a high pitch. Are you hearing? I'm not hearing nothing anymore.
I can hear you.
Oh, she said no more now. Oh, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Hapsters, you want to come up? Just click the link up there at the top. Anybody want to come up? Just click the link up there, and then you can talk to Robert directly and ask him why he's a troll. What do you got your temperature set at? It's pretty damn cold.
68.
Feels colder in my room. Oh, she just woke up. Huh?
What's your set to?
68, same thing. Yeah, that's what it was when I walked in. Well, anyway, I know you missed it by my age, so I was talking about this, and I thought you might be interested in it. I saved it. How long am I streaming for today? I have no idea. We're just kind of doing this on a whim, No, we're not. Well, we're sitting in the same room, but no, we're not sleeping in the same room.
This is the video room.
This is the video room. This is the Pia McGrath coffee office. Broadcast studio. We're in the Pia McGrath coffee broadcast studio right now. This is the Pia McGrath coffee office. I don't know why I have such a hard time saying it. I feel like I'm not going to say it right. Gotcha. Yeah. But anyway, I brought up a story. I didn't know if you guys would be interested in it. I know you and your husband are trying to figure out where you're going to go, what you're going to do. But when you come over to Ohio, it says here you can rent one of these camper vans and travel around the United States in one of those. And they're all set up for, what do you call it? Lost my place. Yeah, they're all set up as digital nomad dreams now. They have so much electrical in there. Everything is all set up and ready to go. You can do YouTube while husband is driving and all that good stuff. I just thought it was kind of interesting because there's so many people that are doing that now. They're just buying regular vans and they're turning them into camper vans. And the power that they're putting in there and everything else is just absolutely crazy. And they're living in them year round because they have heaters and they have air conditioners hooked right to them. What's going on here? See, I don't like that. I don't, because that's just behind.
Yeah.
So it says inside the van, you find no less than 11 power outlets, 28 dimmable LED lights running on 4 circuits. Water tanks have sensors to monitor levels, and gray tanks have powered drains that could open and empty with the flip of a switch. And my phone just... Where am I? And it says it's a 4-season ready with heater, rooftop air conditioner, single large solar panel on the roof provides 370 watts for his 4 100-amp lithium batteries. The van's alternator also charges the batteries, and an emergency cutoff switch kills power draw from the batteries if the charge falls too low. This custom van is also impressive outside the electrical realm. The term use of space applies here, as he fits a massive refrigerator freezer with an oven and 3-burner stove in the van's midsection. A fixed bulkhead separates the driver's station from the living area, and that's where he mounts the sink with a separate tank for drinking water. A small drop-down table is his dining and workstation, and across from the kitchen is a full bathroom with a shower and composting toilet fitted with electrical fan to mitigate the odor. I mean, it's got everything in it. Yeah, I mean, well, see, and this is, I guess they consider this an RV camper, but it starts off as just a regular cargo van. The van is a Ram Pro Master, and this guy rebuilds them, and not only are they RVs, they're up-to-date RVs with all the electrical currents for digital nomads and stuff that are always online now. And you get your Wi-Fi probably from your phone service, and you're ready to go. It's pretty cool. Thank you, ma'am, Rihanna. From your phone service, and you're ready to go. That's pretty cool. I lost track of what I was doing. I just thought it was pretty cool. I mean, I know they were always building up those RVs and stuff from vans, some of them, but now that they're putting in so much, like it says, making it a digital nomad, it's just absolutely crazy what they can do with them. And people love living on the road because they love going places all the time. You know, just because you're old don't mean you got to sit at home all the time. But, you know, Robert, he's always on the road all the time. Yeah, so many. Yeah, absolutely, a lot of features, and that's not even considering the roof. So he's got a solar panel on the roof of the van that recharges his batteries. But you can also put a ladder rack on top of that, around that solar panel, that if you wanted to carry storage up there on your roof, you could do that, which makes more space inside the van. So it's pretty incredible what they're doing now. Storage up there, which makes more space inside. It's pretty incredible. I was trying to figure out a place that everybody can, but nobody can. It has to come way up here somehow. Can you see it there? Just can't tell what the hell it is over there. But anyway, I don't know how long we're going to stay on here because just thought I'd see if people were interested. It's just kind of an open night tonight, just kind of staying in course with my Thursday night at 8 o'clock. I'm still trying to set up a couple more interviews. Well, you know, if you like traveling across the United States, that's the best way to go, is a camper RV, because you can see everything. But it depends on how big you want it, too, because if you're willing to go smaller RV, then you can go into more places, too. Yeah, we'll go till 9 o'clock and shut her down. The nice thing about like the vans that they're building into RVs, because they're smaller, they're only about I'm going to say 13 to 14 feet in length from front to back. You can drive that thing downtown if you need to go downtown. You could park it in a parking spot. Most of the RVs are too big to do that. Even the small 12-foot box RVs are still kind of big to do that and try and get downtown. You know, because in the summertime, you got carnivals all over the place. If you want to go to a carnival, a lot of times they're downtown, and it's hard to do. That is what I like about the RVs that are built out from the van. That is what I like about the RVs that are built out. So Robert bought Italian food tonight. We had what was it?
Fettuccine Alfredo.
Fettuccine Alfredo. It was good. So Robert bought Italian food. And then Robert forgot to bring something home.
I didn't eat all mine.
Yeah. He didn't think it was as good as I did, I guess.
After's coming up.
Now we're in trouble. I must be just in the line of fire of that thing, because I'm like, holy crap, I'm freezing to death.
It's a different setup in this room than yours.
Huh?
It's a different setup in this room than yours.
Well, it's got the same table, but I didn't have this.
Yeah.
Which is weird. But I wonder if it just don't fold into a bed, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, it does
It's
it?
a bed.
That's weird. Well, it's got the same table. So anyway, I don't, who's ever listening out there, if you follow POD Sports Zone, it was good to see him on again today so quickly after he was on, I think it was yesterday. I want to say he was on yesterday also. And it's good to see him back, coming back to YouTube a little bit. I know he's struggling and having a hard time with everything that's going on. But I just want to say on my channel, it's good to see him back. He brings a lot of people happiness, I think, when he does his channel. Makes a lot of people laugh, and so it was, for me, it was nice to have him back on YouTube, and I hope he stays back. I know he's doing TikTok, but you know, you don't get to talk to him or anything like that, so it is a different vibe. But you know, if anybody's listening or if he's listening, you know, I just wanted to announce that hey, you know, it's good to have you back, brother. I hope you keep coming back at least once a week, and we can start talking sports again, I guess. Why does it say your mic is muted? Is your mic muted?
Because I'm using your microphone to talk. That way I'm not hearing, they won't hear the echo.
And we can start talking sports.
Because if I was talking, you'd pick up mine, then they'd pick up yours, and they'd be hearing me 5 times.
I can hear you, but you sound like you're in the
So
toaster oven.
I'm just in the distance.
So yeah, we're gonna only stay on for another 9 or 10 minutes. We'll shut it down around 9 o'clock. Oh, looks like Hawaii has arrived.
Yep.
Hello, Mama H. How am I going to do this? I got to be able to hear her. Why do I get a headset on if I'm not listening to this? I should put it on this, right?
Yeah. You know, listen, John, you might as well put it out.
Did you hear me?
Huh?
Yeah.
Now we can.
You were on mute before.
Hello. What's up, Mr. Troll? I mean, Robert.
Nothing much. What's your next life to go in there and troll it?
But yeah, finally the sun came out. Is it windy, guys? Is it windy?
I've got too much going on. It's like, I think I don't need this, do I?
I don't think so. I'm using his
Hang
microphone.
on just a minute. I had too much going on that I couldn't.
I'm using his microphone. I'm not even using mine.
I'm going to see what happens when I turn the volume up on this. Can you hear me, Mama H?
Yeah, I can hear you just
Robert?
fine.
Okay, good. Gotcha. I was having trouble earlier, so I switched over to listening to the phone, but that's too hard to do.
Is it too windy?
No, it sounds good.
Can't hear nothing.
Okay, good.
I think it's windier in this
Yeah.
room than it is at your place. That's just Robert.
TMI.
It looks beautiful weather out there today. Is it hot? Hot?
It is hot out there. Yeah, it's kind of. Yeah, I went to the beach earlier, swim for a little bit.
Yeah.
The
Oh, that's
sun-
right. You
the
do. You
sun
were
and
going
the wind
swimming.
always makes you tired. You know, the sun and the wind always makes you tired. Yeah.
What was it today here? 95, I think we said. In
Oh,
Bellevue?
wow.
95 felt like 102.
Yeah, it felt like 102. Very
Wow.
humid here. Very humid. So we're
Yeah. Here I think it's in the upper 80s. 87, 88 maybe.
is it humid? Very humid, or
No, not humid. It's just hot.
Hmm.
Like very, Sunny hat. I cannot see anybody's chat because I'm on the
Well,
phone.
we lost everybody.
Oh, we did?
we're
Of
down.
course.
We're down to one person watching.
Of course. I
That
came
would
up,
be me.
everybody's gone.
No, it's been that way. It's been. We rushed back from the restaurant to get back here. I said we got to make it back so I can hit that live stream at 9. I said I don't have anything to talk about. Well, we'll just open chat or whatever.
Yeah.
And what was it? The first 15, 20 minutes, nobody was here. I
Uh-huh.
think Robert.
Yeah. No one took
So
the
that's
question.
difficult to do when nobody shows up for your live stream. You know. Hey, Mercury 3. Hello, hello. How are you?
Hi.
Oh, good. Hey, Mark.
Can you see the chat now, my mate?
No, but you said his name, so I have to grab my other tablet.
She's on the phone, so that's why she gets it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
why. Okay, I thought on the phone you could see it.
It pops up and then disappears.
Okay, but I was talking about POD earlier. I was saying it was good to see him come back again so quickly. Was it just yesterday he did a show too? And today he seemed a little happier, a little bit better mood. And I know it's going to be tough for him, but I think if he treats it right, I think YouTube could be good, a little good therapy too, as far as helping out, talking with us, talking with his friends and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because he always does a good show. I mean, we all have a good time,
Yeah,
just like we do at your show.
right. He should come back. But,
Merc 3 says, doing well. My love is cooking a late dinner. Life is fantastic.
good.
And he says, hello to Sean Williams.
Late dinner? Where are they from?
Where is Merc 3 from?
Just in the Midwest, yeah.
Oh, they're in the States, in the Midwest?
Yeah,
Okay.
in the countryside.
Yeah, MMK was on earlier. She wants to come over here and she wants to enjoy the snowfall.
Oh, yeah, she wants to
But she said Ken doesn't want her to.
I know, I don't miss this. I mean, not too much of a snow, but no, the wind is picking up now.
Yeah, you can hear it a little
Yeah, a
bit.
little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
You can hear it, but not so bad, right?
Yeah, I can still hear your voice, yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. That's cool. Now you can see the road and a little bit of that Pearl Harbor.
Pearl Harbor.
So that's Pearl Harbor.
I can't wait. I really need to get to Hawaii and see that.
You should.
I've always been intrigued with it. I don't know if it's because my dad was in World War II or what it is, but it's kind of like that. And the Kennedy assassination has always been an intrigue of mine.
Yeah, so many history here. Yeah.
108 Merc 3 says 180 inches of snow here on average. We are ready for the Philippines again.
Right?
180 inches. What are you up in Alaska or? I live in Michigan. I don't think we got that much.
Yeah. I'm ready to go to Philippines. Have you guys? I know, Robert, you haven't been to Philippines, or have you?
No.
No. I know you like Thailand, yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to go to the Philippines at some point.
Oh, he's starting to turn towards the Philippines. You know.
There you
The
go.
Filipinos have got him wrapped around his finger, so.
Can't be that bad now. Come on.
Oh yeah, the Filipinos, they get him. They ain't gonna let him go. Merck says they live close to Alaska, actually Canada. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys, what else? What else was
Huh?
that? Montana?
I don't
No,
know.
Canada.
No, well, yeah, but she's trying to figure out what state is right south of Canada. It would be Montana or Minnesota, North Dakota.
Yeah. North Dakota.
I lived in Minnesota for a long time. That talking about snow,
Yeah.
that one. I mean, I like the snow, but I don't think I can. You know, I don't
You
think
like
I'm
it, but you
used
don't
to it.
want to live in it, right?
No, I don't think so.
How much is gas out there?
Here in Hawaii, it is almost $5.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
I know. I know.
I was
Ask me how
thinking it was
much
gonna be
is a
more.
gallon of milk,
How much is a gallon of milk?
depending which island. So here you can buy it for $6, or you can get it for $12, like Maui or Big Island. I know,
I knew
crazy. Huh?
Hawaii was expensive, but I didn't know it was that crazy.
Oh yeah, man. Everything is either flown here or shipped cargo. Yeah.
Well, Merc 3 says, I live in a state of confusion most of the time. That is a cold place. We all live in a state of confusion, I think, especially nowadays.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Pretty
Well, I
expensive.
can't believe how much the prices are out there. I mean, I've heard that Hawaii was a very, very expensive place to be, but I didn't realize it was that much.
Yeah, we can get our milk here for right now. I think we picked up one a half a gallon. I think it's for three something, 3.99.
Huh.
So yeah, pretty expensive. Man.
Well, Merc 3 says it's cheaper to buy a cow.
Yeah,
Where are you
yeah,
going to put the cow?
right, right. So,
That's the problem with that. Then you got to go rent the land to put the cow on. So when do you guys planning on going back to the Philippines when they open, Mama H? Or are you guys going to wait a while?
yeah, yeah, definitely we will. Right now we are not a go with our with the job here, so we're not allowed to travel yet.
Right.
But after hopefully next year, it seems like it's the pattern right now. It's sort of getting back to normal, but you know, we can only hope.
Is your husband still work or is he retired?
Oh yeah, he works. He's
Oh,
retired and still work for the same company.
but since you guys are married, you guys can't get into the Philippines?
We can. It has something to do with our jobs here. We are not
Oh,
allowed to travel outside United States at the moment. So
okay, I got you.
uh, would love to right now. I mean, I asked him if I can go by myself and I don't mind the 10 days quarantine. But
Right.
then again, the 10 days I will have to burn like I don't know a lot of leave just to go there by myself.
Well, the other thing is, would you be able to come back to the United States well, I mean, I guess the States is open kind of, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of
how hard
course.
is it to get into is the question, I think.
Anybody can come in the United States. I mean, as long as you're legal here. Obviously, we're Americans, so
Well,
we need passports.
I don't know. I've talked to people who traveled even before the pandemic, and they said the hardest place to get into was coming back home to the United States. They give people such a hard time. So I can imagine right now with this going on, I wonder how hard it is to get back into the United States.
Yeah,
Well, Merc
it's
3
so
says only
so many so many news to say whatever, but for it to be the truth, the only reason what's holding us here is the job. So we
right.
cannot travel at the moment, but we are free to go in and out the U.S. It's just the job, the company, we are not allowed to.
Hmm.
Not yet, anyway.
Well, Merc 3 says only reason I would want to visit Hawaii would be to see hula dance. I can
Mm,
see volcano in the Philippines cheaper.
yeah.
hula dancing in Hawaii.
Yeah, once you see a hula dance once, you'll see them all. Or the luau, they call that the luau.
So when do you guys plan on retiring for good then?
I think we're looking at 5 more years.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So
So your
we're
husband
still young,
is
man.
he pretty young then?
Yeah, we are in our 50s.
Oh, okay. So he's a young boy then.
He's 2 years older than me.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 years older.
Well, Merc 3 says, yep, one day in Hawaii would be enough. Let's not like to spend money.
Right?
I would love to come to Hawaii for about 3 or 4 days at least, but I know it's expensive. And, once things reopen, how are things going to be airline ticket wise? It's really
Well,
hard
it
to.
is open here. It's open. You just have to, okay, if you are vaccinated, you don't have to quarantine.
Okay.
But if you go into like certain places, you have to mask up. But Hawaii, I mean, you don't have to mask anywhere now except for restaurants and some stores. But walking around outside, you don't have to mask.
Well,
The airport situation, you have to check with your airlines. But I know Hawaiian Airlines take care of the end of, on the other side of the U.S. So, I mean, mainland. I keep saying U.S. I feel like I don't live in the U.S.
yeah, you kind of don't. And Hawaii's still trying to sue the United States to be their own country again.
Nah, they cannot. It is part of- This is the 58th state.
Yeah, but I studied on that a little bit. They still have lawsuits pending right now.
Sure.
That they want, because we kind of did trick them into coming, joining the United States. So from the stories I've heard anyway.
Yeah, but it's open in Hawaii. I mean, it's just a matter of your travel situation, how you want to get here and when.
Well, Robert's looking to go on vacation somewhere, so
Nice. There you
yeah,
go. You can go from here to the Philippines.
there you go, Robert.
It's away from you though, huh?
Well, he's got to go to Thailand before he goes to Philippines.
I see. I
So
don't blame you.
Merc 3 said, I'd rather discover the Philippines and its beautiful history. Yeah, well, I think Hawaii, from what I hear, has beautiful history too. And I know Philippines is probably a lot cheaper, but
This is like part of the Philippines because 70% are Filipino here,
is that right?
Yeah,
70%.
I remember back in the 70s with the Marcos era and or the 60s, they came here for plantations and all that. Used to have a lot of plantations here. Sugar canes and things like that. Rice fields. Yeah, just sort of Philippines. Same.
Huh.
hmm
Okay. Now, do they?
There's a town here called Waipahu, which is, we call that Little Manila or Little Philippines because it's nothing but Filipinos who lives in that town.
Really?
Yeah.
So we're all looking at the wrong place then.
All right. Seriously, a lot of people don't want to, some don't want to retire in the Philippines. They rather retire here because I guess the economy is different and a lot cleaner and nicer here. But they like the Philippines because it's only 8 hours away or 10 hours away. So.
Well, the infrastructure's better
Yeah,
there
yeah, of
than in the
course.
Philippines, And
Definitely.
I don't see that getting any better in the Philippines for a while yet. They'd have to go through a lot of changes to get their infrastructure.
Oh, there's a train going by there. You see the tram, the train? I don't know if you can see that one.
I can't.
Yeah.
See that? That's the new rail system here. They've been building that for about 11 years now. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Well, I guess we're probably going to get going here. It's 10 after 9. We did our hour of service.
There you go.
I appreciate you coming up, Mama H. Like I said,
Sammy.
I didn't have a game plan tonight. It was kind of, hello, Sammy PH.
Hello, RS. Hello, RS.
RS.
Yeah.
Hey, RS.
Yeah.
But,
Okay. Well,
so it was just kind of even though I had planned it, and then I did the POD thing this afternoon on the way here. I had stopped, and then so I was late getting here. And then we were late getting out of dinner and stuff, getting back to the room. And it was just kind of like I didn't get anything ready or anything to really talk about. So just
that's
kind
so
of did
good.
an
I mean,
open
1
chat.
hour, I think, is good. 1
Yeah.
hour stream is good. So,
Yeah.
all right,
Yep.
guys. Have a good night.
All right. Thank you, Mama H. You too. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Mercury, there's the Kingly Way. Hello, King. How are you?
Hi. Hi. Hello. Goodbye. What's up, King?
Sammy PH says, Mama, you know me well.
Yeah.
And Brother
All right,
Robert.
guys. Have a good evening.
All right. Thanks. You too.
See you later. See you later, troll.
See ya.
Bye.
All right. And thanks, King, for stopping by. Thanks, RS. Thanks, MMK. Thanks, Merc3. Of course, Mama H for coming up on the panel. Who did I miss? Oh, Sean Williams. Thank you, sir, for stopping by. I didn't forget about you. Just my brain stopped. Thank you, Mom Rihanna. And anybody else I'm missing here? I said thank you to MMK, Sean Williams, Robert N. Thanks, Robert N. for the dinner tonight. Yeah, Italian dinner.
You're welcome.
King, thanks for stopping in. Sammy PH. Let's see. Mama's gone, so. Napsters, of course, absolutely grateful for you stopping in. Coming up. Yeah, King. RS has a new name, Sammy PH. Good night, guys. We'll see you next time.